Hi. Ah, I'm Gabrielle, or Gabrielle Cunniston, or Gabrielle the fighting Booker here. And today, Gabrielle says, I know I look weird, but this is probably what 1080 PhD looks like. If I make it any more brighter, it'll be too bright, and then, well, let me see what I can do. This is 12. If I go up a bit, that's 21. I don't know. So anyway, 21 seems to be good. Alright, so anyway, this is how it looks. That's 21. Let's go back down a bit. How about third between? Alright, so anyway, today I'm now once again a Booker rider, once again in WWE. Now I know that I know I was a Booker and rider in WWE from 29 between YL to 2020 YL. When I was fired from WWE, because first I worked on Raw and SmackDown with the 24/7 winnings. Then the 24/7 winnings was offshooted over to only being on Raw. And that was even, that was, and then after that a little bit on SmackDown. But then Vince McMahon didn't like how I was doing the writing and booking for the 24/7 winnings on Raw and SmackDown at the time. And then I was sent over to NXT. And then I was doing the Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae, the Wave things. You know, until I was fired from WWE altogether. Well, Stephanie McMahon and Nick Kong and Hunter Hearst Helmsley have now said I can come back to be a booker and writer again in WWE. Yes, I do know that Kevin Dunn's still there, and I know that Brother Love's still there, and so is Michael PX Hayes. I know that. And I know some new folks that. Ah, shit. And there goes my staff. My stick. Fuck! Well, there goes my staff, or my stick. And I know there's some new bookers and some new riders that I don't know about. Yes, I do know this Catherine, this Katrine, this, I guess Christine Carrero that I never heard of before, but she was the head booker and head rider at WWE from 2021 while to 2022 YL at one time. She's still there. She's just been underranked. And I know that I know Brother Love is still there, and at one time he was the showrunner of Raw and SmackDown, but now he's been underranked, and now he's just a writer for Raw and SmackDown now. Well, Christine Carrero, she's the underbooker and underwriter. Michael PX Hayes is still there. He's still one of the underwriters to handle, underwriters and underbookers WWE. And Dooley Foley left. He's done. Dana Warrior still there. Some other new folks that I don't know the names of. Johnny Russo, no relation to Vince Russo. Um, and I believe that Drake Madrick is one of bookers and writers now. So at the end of the day, and I guess there's Ed Gorwaski, whatever. And I know some folks out there, they guilt you, they shame you if you're a booker or writer in WWE. Oh, you're not good enough, you can't come up with good things. Well, ever since Hunter Hearst Helmsley took over as a head writer and head booker at WWE again, those scavings that the booking and the writing gets might be still there, So I'm going to start as a booker and a writer once again in WWE. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Will I be overseeing the 24/7 winnings again? I don't know what I'll be doing. But I'll be doing something. And I know some of you folks out there are going to watch Friday Night SmackDown or Lone Day Night Raw or NXT 2.0 or NXT OK or NXT, rolled up or whatever, or rank up, whatever you want to call it, or main show, wondering what I'm going to do on any one of those shows, and I don't know. I do not know. And I know there's going to be some folks out there who are going to say, well, Gabrielle, I didn't know you were a booker. I didn't know you were a writer in WWE. Well, I was the first time. 29 between while to 2020 while. You know? And I know some folks out there going to say, wasn't it bad, Gabrielle, having to sit there all day, having your work scathed and shamed and guilted and told to write it again? Well, I wasn't there all day, because I could only work half time. But yeah, I did have my work scathed many times by Vince McMahon for saying it wasn't up to his standards of what he thought the 24/7 winning should be on Raw, or what it should be on SmackDown at the time. And what my standards were when it came to being on NXT, which that's what I did before I was fired. So, yeah, I went from handling the 24/7 winnings over to writing the things that Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae and Handy Hartwell and Austin Fury the Way were doing at the time. So, anyway, it is what it is. I'm a booker and a writer in WWE again, my 2 forward run. This time, I hope that Stephanie McMahon and Nick Kong and Hunter Hearst Helmsley like my work. And even if Kevin Dunn and Brother Love and Michael PX Hayes are still there, they don't have the much oversight they once did. So, if they don't like something, they can always go up. But we all know Stephanie McMahon and Nick Kong and Hunter Helmsley and Jeff Jarrett are going to have more oversight over Kevin Dunn and Brother Love and Michael PX Hayes these days, since Vince McMahon withdrawal from WWE and since Johnny Ace was fired from WWE as head of skill dealings. So, anyway, it is what it is. I'm Gabrielle Cunniston, the fighting booker, or the fighting writer, and I'll see you later. Bye.